Welcome to the wonderful world of whitetail deer farming, brought to you by the Missouri Whitetail Breeders and Hunting Ranch Association. As a hunter and whitetail enthusiast, who could dream of a better life than having the opportunity to raise and watch the #1 sought-after game animal in North America? Most, if not all, whitetail deer farmers started and continue to raise these fascinating animals because of their love of the breed, mostly fostered by a lifelong pursuit of the great animal in the fall woods. We come from all walks of life and are a cross-section of society, people just like you and me. Deer farming was started thousands of years ago as a source of year-round meat by Native Americans. It has transpired into an industry today that creates 30,000 jobs nationwide and benefits the economy to the tune of $3 billion a year. Deer farming has become one of the fastest growing non-traditional agriculture industries in the nation. Deer farmers nationwide work closely with the departments of agriculture in their respective wildlife agencies to continue a relationship that promotes the whitetail deer industry and allows the ability of growth for many years to come. Whether part-time or full-time, deer farming allows people to live the American dream, finally doing something for the love of doing it. Most farmers participate in selective breeding by choosing bucks with superior antlers and genetic traits such as wide spreads, drop tines, or just an overall large rack, and placing them in a pen with a particular set of does. Most does are bred in November and December. The gestation period is about 195 days, with fawns being born in spring or early summer and usually coming as a set of twins. Many farmers pull the doe fawns after a couple of days and bottle feed them as a way of keeping a calm herd. Whether bottle fed or mother raised, fawns are normally weaned in September and the mothers are allowed to restore themselves in preparation for another breeding season. Video auctions are held around the country, offering the chance for farmers to meet, enjoy the company of like-minded people, and to purchase animals and semen to keep their herd genetically diverse. As with any animal operation such as registered cattle, hog, or sheep farming, there are animals on our farms that do not qualify to be considered as breeders. These animals are released on large hunting ranches and are hunted with a portion being harvested. Most of these hunters come from out of state and again bring money to be spent in the rural communities that need it the most. As hunters ourselves, we know the end result of all living things is death. We, however, believe in celebrating the life and quality of the life lived. The whitetail deer we raise have a quality of life unmatched by any other animals in nature. With the decline of the family farm, the deer industry has been an opportunity for many farmers to diversify their businesses. By utilizing land that is not suitable for their type of farming and turning it into a deer farm, traditional farmers have been able in many instances to add income and in some cases even save the family farm. Many other families have been able to include themselves in the farming community by buying property that is not suitable for other economic endeavors. Most deer farms are located in areas of poor or marginal quality land. This land is cheaper than most property in an area, reducing the initial investment. The beauty of raising whitetail deer is the small amount of acreage needed to establish a successful business. From as small as 10 acres for a small operation to as much as 80 acres for a large operation, each can provide a substantial income for the property utilized. We offer the opportunity for farms to be passed from generation to generation, allowing for a bond to be built between a family, friends, communities, and a certain piece of land. As families move to rural communities to begin their deer farming business, they invest in these communities through the purchase of their goods and services from local retailers, and also help local schools by bringing the tax value up in a particular area. They participate in local activities and become a part of something that money can't buy, something that is unachievable in cities, the sense and need to belong somewhere, to a piece of land that is your own, to turn it into whatever you dream of it becoming. There is a special feeling of being a farmer. Through whitetail deer farming, people are allowed to realize the most important dream of all, raising their children in a rural environment. To raise children on a farm can be one of the most rewarding experiences anyone can imagine. Wouldn't it be wonderful if every child could be raised on a farm? A childhood spent having the ethics, morals, and values instilled in them that is learned from the responsibility and living up to an obligation that is earned from a day's work on a farm. Imagine how wonderful our country would be if every child could be raised in this environment. For more information about whitetail deer farming, contact the Missouri Whitetail Breeders and Hunting Ranch Association at mwbhra.com. Thank you for your interest in the great American dream, the whitetail deer farming industry.